Field getting the 1 to go signal. If everything looks good, we'll go green when they get back to the VP Racing Lubricants starting box in turn 4. So they're in their 2x2 flying start formation. Or as Dickie Edwards used to say, the late great Dickie Edwards, they're side by each. Field bunching up in turn 4. Here they come to the VP Racing Lubricants starting box. They're in it, they're on it. Green flag's out, we're racing. It's Max Blair leading down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Here they come to complete lap number 1. Side-by-side battle up front for the lead. Philip Cobb up in the second spot, challenging. Back in third, it's Keith Nosbisch in the 0-2 car. Running back in that 4th spot, the 10 car, Joseph Joyner. Randy Weaver holding down the 5th spot in the 116 car. Battle for second off of turn 2. Blair down the back straightaway with a 10-car length advantage. Here comes Keith Nosbisch to the inside of Philip Cobb as they battle for second. So Keith Nosbisch, here comes Cobb back on the inside. Got one slow on the inside of turn 2, trying to make it to the infield. Looks like we're going to stay green. Max Blair out in front. Keith Nosbisch trying to reel him in that lap traffic. Philip Cobb in third. Joseph Joyner running fourth. So Blair working his way through traffic. He's got a couple of lap cars between himself and Keith Nosbisch. They'll head off at 2 and shoot down the back straightaway. Here comes your leader off the high side of turn 4. He'll come down and complete lap number 16. Just past the halfway point. So now the race leader, Max Blair, with 3 lap cars between himself and the second place car, Keith Nosbisch. Nosbisch is mired back in heavy lap traffic in turn 3. He's trying to thread the needle through that lap traffic as Max Blair pulls away to a half straightaway lead. And trouble in turn number 4. Trouble between the third and fourth place car, cars. Philip Cobb in the 03 involved. Joseph Joyner in the 10. And looks like the 41 of Travis Varnador. First caution flag of the race will come out with 19 laps in the books. So Max Blair out in front. Randy Weaver up into the second spot. Third will be Keith Nosbisch. So Joseph Joyner will rejoin the field in fourth. Fifth will be the 87 of Walker Arthur. Sixth will be Cruz Skinner in car number 11. Seventh will be the 95 of Steve Mathis Jr. Field getting the 1 to go signal. Weaver will choose the outside. He'll have the third place car, Nosbisch, to his inside. Here they come. Max Blair brings them off the fourth turn. Green flag's out. Nosbisch working on the inside of Randy Weaver as they battle for second. Walker Arthur up to fourth. Drivers on the move include Varnador in the 41, the 17C machine of Freddy Carpenter. Nosbisch to the inside of Weaver. Here they come, off of 4. Weaver hangs on to the spot, but Nosbisch coming right back on the inside, off of 2. Wheel to wheel, down the back straightaway. So Keith Nosbisch clears Weaver down the back straightaway. Here comes Weaver battling on the inside. Back and forth they go for second. Caution flag coming out. So caution flag coming out on the speedway. Maybe some debris. And a car on the backstretch behind the safety equipment. So what a battle we had for second. We'll see how they restart them. We do know that Max Blair is out in front. Keith Nosbisch and Randy Weaver back and forth, swapping grooves on the racetrack for that second spot. So it looks like they're scoring Nosbisch. So Max Blair out in front, Keith Nosbisch second. Randy Weaver will restart in third. Fourth is going to be Walker Arthur in car number 87. Travis Barnador will be fifth in the 41 car. Sixth will be Fast Freddy Carpenter in the 17C. Seventh, Joseph Joyner in car number 10. Running in the eighth spot, it'll be Steve Mathis Jr. in car number 95. Ninth will be Jamie Carter in car number 38. And 10th is going to be the 11, a Cruz Skinner. So 24 laps in the books. It's going to be a 6-lap trophy dash right down to the checkered flag. Blair was able to pull away on the last restart as Weaver and Nosbisch battled for second. Nosbisch took over that second spot on the lap right before that caution flag came out. Keith Nosbisch going to choose the inside for the Dixie-style double-file restart. Third place car, Randy Weaver, will be to his right on the outside as the field doubles up behind race leader Max Blair in the 111 car. Here they come off of turn 4. Green flag's out, 6 to go. It's still Nosbisch and Weaver side by side. Weaver pulls out ahead of Nosbisch into turn 3. Weaver sets up on the high side. Here he comes off of 4. So Randy Weaver asserts himself back up into that second spot. Down the back straightaway they go into 3. Here comes Randy Weaver up on the top shelf. He's got it dusted off, but Nosbisch charging hard on the bottom. Weaver has no momentum for Blair, but will he have some off of 2? Down the back straightaway, here comes Weaver again, setting up on the high side. Brings it down a little lower this time, and he's got momentum. Off of 2, or off of 4, down the front straightaway into 1. Top 3 cars, you can throw a blanket over them with less than 3 laps to go. The goalposts will be out. No, we got trouble. Trouble in turn 2. Caution flag is out. Travis Barnador, car number 41, spins in turn 2. We were setting up for the 2 to go signal, but that was waved off with the yellow. So Randy Weaver, he's dusted off the top shelf of East Bay Raceway Park. He was getting some good bite and some good momentum up there. I think I know what he's going to choose for the Dixie-style double file restart. Randy Weaver will more than likely choose the outside. That'll put the third place car. Keith Nosbisch to his left on the inside, as the field will double up behind the race leader, Max Blair, with 27 laps in the books. 3 laps to go. Weaver does choose the outside, so that'll put Nosbisch on the inside. Walker Arthur running fourth in car number 87. Fifth will be Steve Mathis in car number 95. Sixth is Freddy Carpenter in the 17C. Seventh, Joseph Joyner in the 10. Eighth will be Cruz Skinner in car number 11. Ninth will be Jake Knowles in the 66. And 10th will be Drew Kennedy in the K37. Getting ready to get down to it. 27 laps in the books. 3 to go. Max Blair brings them into turn number 3. Picks up the pace in between 3 and 4. Green flags out. Randy Weaver puts it up on this high side. Now dives for the bottom. Tries to cut the corner. We call that the Bloomquist groove. Here comes Weaver on the high side coming off of turn 4. 2 to go, signal is out. It's still Nosbisch third, Freddy Carpenter up to 4th. 5th is Walker Arthur. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Weaver still up on the high side. Blair running the middle, white flags out. This is it, final lap. If Randy Weaver's got anything for Max Blair, he's going to have to show it now. But Keith Nosbisch will go underneath Weaver for second in turn 2. And the caution is out. $66K. Jody Knowles spins in turn 4 to bring out the caution flag. So 29 laps in the books. It'll be a 1-lap dash to the finish. They will get the green and white simultaneously. And what a break for Randy Weaver. He had lost that second spot to Keith Nosbisch. And then the caution came out. So that negated the pass. So Max Blair out in front. Randy Weaver chooses the outside. Inside of him, it'll be the third place car of Keith Nosbisch. Freddy Carpenter up in that 4th spot. 5th will be Walker Arthur in the 87. 6th will be the 95 of Mathis. 7th, Skinner in the 11. 8th will be Joyner in the 10. 9th will be Jake Knowles in the 66. And 10th will be Drew Kennedy in the K37. Here we go. A 1-lap dash to the checkered flag. Oh, they bunch them up. We got cones and tires and everything else flying. Caution flag coming out. Well, this race just dramatically changed. Max Blair is being ticketed as the caution car because he did not pick up the pace at the proper place, and that just wadded the field up behind him. So race control, ticketing Max Blair, picked up the pace and then slowed it down when Weaver got going, and that wadded the field up behind him. Some places they call that a Texas start, which is a no-no. So Randy Weaver inherits the lead in the 116 car. Keith Nosbisch second in the 02. Freddy Carpenter up to third in the 17C. Fourth will be Walker Arthur in the 87. Then Matheson the 95 in fifth. Sixth will be Skinner in the 11 car. Seventh will be Joyner in the 10. Eighth will be the 66 of Knowles. Ninth will be Drew Kennedy in the K37 car. And Clay Harris will be 10th in car number 6. Field getting the 1 to go signal. If everything looks good, we'll go green next time around. So field bunching up behind new race leader Randy Weaver in the 116. Here they come off the fourth turn. Green flag and the white flag are out simultaneously. Weaver covers the bottom in the 116. Nosbisch in second. Down the back straightaway. Carpenter in third. Here they come. Down to the checkered flag. Randy Weaver will take the win. Keith Nosbisch second. Freddy Carpenter comes home in third with Steve Matheson fourth. And fifth will be Walker Arthur.